Recording now. Now take it off, put it back on standby, just flip the, get it recording. Red button on.
Red button's on.
Now zoom all the way in and all the way out.
All the way out, I can't see it hardly.
Well, that's no problem. Just do it.
Well, I've been doing it.
All right, you got it zooming in and out.
Yeah.
You know what to do there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, turn it off. You have to push it, and it takes a little second for the red light to come on.
Open.
Then you're recording.
Open.
Between my feet and your hand, we haven't got much left.
Yes, sir. Go right on in, sir. I'll hold the door and just go right to your left, ma'am.
Do that?
Yes.
Well, I don't know where I'm going.
Well, I don't either.
Just wait here.
Then we're going to go to our right. If anyone has any cell phones or whatever, we ask that you cut them off or put them on vibrate. You're going right. You must know exactly where you're going.
Well, I heard you say go right.
Yes, sir.
Thank goodness we're going in there now, because I thought we might have to wait through lunch or something.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, we're working boards today. Thank you so much for your patience. Good afternoon.
How's everybody?
14.
Have we got another chair? We got three of us.
Oh, we can bring another chair over here.
Oh yeah, we got.
I got one right here. It's empty.
Oh nice. Where's Mr. Hand? There he comes. See, just a second. Let me have that thing. You text this and start shooting it. It's already on going.
Who's going to do most of the talking here? Which of you is going to do most of the talking?
Well, there'll be two of us. My girlfriend, and don't tell my wife that I'm with my girlfriend. It has pads on the bottom of it so it doesn't hurt anything.
I don't think these tables are very important in terms of whether or not you put a scratch here or there.
Well, you want to be careful with government property. Ms.
They're not.
Wickman,
Okay,
Ms. Long, and Mr.
Mr.
Sims.
Sims, I was just getting ready to introduce everybody, but I need to know all the names of your party.
Well, Mr. Hans is the owner. I'm Coach Dan Hart, and this is my girlfriend, Betty Lee Hart.
And again, we have Mr. Sims on the end, and he's going to put people under oath.
I can't hear you.
Mr. Sims will be putting you under oath. Hang on just a second. So that's why I was asking who was going to be doing most of the talking. Anyone who's going to talk or ask a question will need to be under oath.
Just the two of us, basically. My wife has been to the property, but we'll be able to furnish all the evidence.
Okay, Ms. Whitman is our chair. She'll be conducting the meeting. My name is Tricia Long. The three of us on this side are on the Appraisal Review Board. We're all residents of Harris County, just like yourselves. The gentleman seated across from you is Mr. Benson. He's a certified appraiser, and he's going to represent the district in this hearing. If you have cell phones or pagers, we need you to turn them off at this time. And we'll start by completing some documentation on the screen in just a moment, and then we'll get into the hearing.
Question? Point of order question? I'm just wondering, we got 101 pages of hearing evidence. We are filing under House Bill 201, where you must get all the evidence 14 days in advance. We did. My question is, has the district submitted evidence, and have they submitted all 101 pages to you, the board?
We have not seen 101 pages of evidence, but I will
They
let
have
Ms. Whitman
they've submitted
address
evidence
that
to
in
you?
just a moment.
Sir,
So
we
we'll
have
leave-
seen no evidence of anything till you walked in the room today. We only know whatever you tell us and the district tells us during the official processes hearing. Otherwise, we have nothing beforehand.
Okay, well, what I'm saying, sir, is this, that we have to rely on the law that nothing can be added besides this 101 pages. So what I'm saying is, I'm just wanting to know if y'all have the 101 pages that were admissible at this hearing.
You did not understand me, sir. I told you we have nothing.
We have nothing, okay?
You just handed us the property
Okay.
description on your
That's
property as you walked in the door.
Okay.
Also,
Thank you very much.
just for your information, the chairman will probably tell you later, but we'll only be limiting this hearing to roughly 15 minutes. That's the way it was set up.
Well,
So you'll need to prioritize your presentation.
I don't think we'll take more than that, but by law, whatever depends it depends on the necessary documentation. We have full right to present all evidence, everything we want. And the law states that what's reasonable depends on each circumstance, and the chairman, or chairperson, excuse me, chairperson has the responsibility and the authority to extend the time to whatever limits necessary.
All right. Let's go ahead and, I see you have begun recording.
We are recording. Jerry Benson, I am under oath.
If this is a formal hearing, I will need to place the people who are speaking under oath, so that will be the two of you.
I am Coach Dan Hart, and
No, I've got
you
official.
go first.
So the two of you will be speaking?
Yes.
All right. I will need for each of you to individually respond to the following questions as part of the affidavit. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you shall present to the Appraisal Review Board for Harris County Appraisal District is true and correct?
I am Coach Dan
No,
Hart.
just yes or no at this
I'm
stage.
saying I will my name, or not?
Respond to my question, sir.
Okay.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you shall present to the Appraisal Review Board for Harris County Appraisal District is true and correct?
You don't want my name?
Not at this stage, I will
Okay.
later.
I do.
Sir?
I do.
Do you further swear or affirm that you are the owner or authorized to appear and testify at this hearing on the referenced account?
We're authorized, he's the owner.
Is the answer yes or no to the question, please, sir?
I am authorized.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you further swear or affirm that you have not been employed by the Harris County Appraisal District within the last 3 years?
Never.
Never.
Has this property been purchased or sold within the last year?
No.
Is this property currently listed for sale?
No.
And what is your opinion of value for the market value as of January 1, 2007 as a $1 figure at this stage?
We protested on the basis of...
Sir, I'm asking you for a $1 figure.
What would you like us to consider for the value of your property?
I have it on the evidence back there. The market value, we will substantiate is $11,480. That's the market value.
It's the only thing we're discussing here today, so you're
No, you
correct.
have to
You
do
are correct.
unequal.
Market value is what we're discussing.
Well, now...
Sir, let me finish if I may. You keep interrupting the proceedings. We have a formal proceedings to go through.
Mr. Chairman, may I have a question, please?
When he has finished the oath,
Can I have a question? Okay.
All right, do you acknowledge that the district's evidence was made available to you before you came in? Since you said that already.
We got it 14 days in advance.
Very good.
Under House Bill 201.
Very good. All right, now I will need for you, since this is being a formal hearing, be required to state your name and say, I am under oath.
I am Coach Dan Hart, and for the purposes of this hearing, I am under oath.
Very good. Sir?
For this, what am I supposed to say?
Just say your name and say you are under oath.
Steve Hance, I'm under oath.
Thank you very much. Now, gentlemen, I will need for you to sign a pad in front of you, which will be verifying what you have just said to me verbally.
Coach Hart, if you could go ahead and sign first.
It's right here.
The stylist is right there.
Like at Kroger's, but we don't charge a credit card.
All right. Does he come up there?
Like magic.
Yeah.
All right, thank you all very much. Madam Chairman, we have a valid affidavit. The owner's opinion of value is $11,480.
If I could direct your attention to the screen, the ARB panel members are electronically signing the ARB affidavit, which states we have no knowledge of this property prior to you entering this room. We will rely solely on the evidence and testimony presented here today to arrive at a fair market value for your property. Have you attended a formal hearing before?
Mr. Chairman, Madam Chairman, I understood I was going to get a privilege of question after you finish.
When we get to your part of this presentation, we will ask your...
So you told me I was to wait and I would get a question. Now I wait longer?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If you'll wait, just let us go ahead and go to the... I think you're very familiar with this process by now.
I know it backwards and forward.
And we will go get a description of your property, then we'll be to you. I ask you not to interrupt the district, they won't interrupt you, and we need to keep this hearing as close to 15 minutes as possible.
The account number is 068-124-017-0005, 5304 Sims Brook Drive in Houston. It's lots 5 and 6, block 17 of Southmont Annex Section 3. It's a residential structure classified as a commercial type of account. The building was built in 1965. It's a wood frame building. It has 2,036 square feet. The extra features include canopy, roof, and slab, commercial gross value, commercial carport, frame utility building. The land size in square footage is 113,809 square feet. We have a notice market value of $29,179.
Is that an accurate description of your property?
Well, it's not commercial, and there's no commercial coverage, whatever you call the carport. It's just it's been a place that trees were growing for 20 years. I mean, I bought it in when I was a sophomore in college in 1968.
All right, we'll make a note of that. All right, we're now ready to hear your presentation.
What I wanted to say in response to market value issue, we filed a protest based on over-market and unequal. So what the board is obligated to do, in our opinion, is to first recognize market value, which I've done on this sheet here for you, and put it down in black and white. Then we have to consider unequal based upon the 101 pages that they gave us from the district, because they have a medium of a representative sample. They put it, I think, 52 or 59%.
All right, if you could go ahead and pass all of your evidence to Mr.
Sure.
Sims, he will pass it along to the rest of
We
us.
do want the districts too.
Or you can pass it directly to them if you wish.
Here's one packet, and we apologize profusely for this. You notice that packet has a spiral notebook in it.
Yes.
Somehow, when we printed these, we only got 4 spiral notebooks rather than 5. So I guess
we can
we can
share one here. Okay. Going as quickly as we can through the points we need to go to, let's go to the analysis. And if you'd be kind enough to pick this sheet up, you'll see that you have the inside come out, and this book is really a picture book of the... May I stand up or not?
Please. If you feel
Because
more
I've
comfortable.
got leg problems, and I've just bought a new pair of shoes, Echo, and I don't know what's going to happen. What I'd like to say to you is that this sheet right here makes a statement about the conditions of the property. These are the corrections that we note to the property description card. First of all, we have a floodway condition that requires an adjustment, as we've so marked there in the appraiser override and the total adjustment you see. So those are our computations regarding that. The property is a dump ground. The big material that you see on the back of this sheet right here, that is a document that the city of Houston has, in effect, condemned the property. Mr. Hans has striven to remove the trash from the property. But as soon as he removes it, here they come in and dump more. I think